Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will read part 2 of the chapter Reach for the Top. In part 1, we read about Santosh Yadav. In this part, we'll read about another successful woman, Maria Sharapova, a Russian girl who reached the summit of women's tennis, the top position of women's tennis, when she was barely 18. She was not even 18. As we read this chapter, we will see that there are a lot of similarities between Santosh Yadav and Maria Sharapova. Let's read about the success journey of Maria Sharapova. There is something disarming about Maria Sharapova. Disarming means charming and likable. There is something charming about Maria Sharapova, something at odds with her ready smile and glamorous attire. At odds means in conflict with. And at the same time, there is something in conflict with her smile and with her glamorous, her fashionable attire. Attire is the dress that she wears. So there is something charming and there is something in conflict with her, the way she smiles and looks. And that something in her lifted her on Monday, 22 August 2005 to world number 1 position in women's tennis. And that's something which makes her different, which makes her charming, which seems that she is in awe with her glamorous attire and the smile. That something lifted her to world number 1 position on 22 August 2005 in women's tennis. All this happened in almost no time, and all this success happened when she was very young. Poised beyond her years. Poise is composed and self-control. The Siberian-born teenager took just 4 years as a professional to reach the pinnacle. Pinnacle is the most successful point. So this girl who is very young, it just took her 4 years to reach the pinnacle of her success. She is just teenager and she is born in Siberia. Siberia is in Russia. However, the rapid accent is the rise in a fiercely competitive world. Fiercely means harsh and tough. Began 9 years before with a level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. Endure means force. But this rapid rise to success began 9 years back with some kind of sacrifices which all children can't do, or few children would accept that kind of sacrifice. Little Maria was just celebrating her 10th birthday when she was packed off to train in the United States. So it was just her 10th birthday when she went to United States. The trip to Florida with her father, Yuri, launched her on the path to success and stardom. And that trip to Florida with her father, Yuri, started her successful journey towards stardom. But it also required a heart-wrenching, a heartbreaking 2-year separation from her mother, Yelena. So she was accompanied by her father, and her mother also wanted to come. But because of visa restrictions, she had to stay back in Russia, in Siberia, and Maria had to travel to USA with her father. The latter was compelled to stay back in Siberia. Compelled means force. The mother was forced to stay back in Siberia because of visa restrictions. Now, the 9-year-old girl had already learned her lesson in life that tennis excellence would only come with a price. She has to do some sacrifice, then only she would be able to be successful in her life. She had learned that lesson at a very young age. Maria says that she used to feel very lonely and she missed her mother terribly. Her father used to work as much so that he could keep her tennis training going because they needed money for that. For that, her father was busy in working hard. So he couldn't see Maria. Her mother was also not there. So she would often feel lonely. Because I was so young, I used to go to bed at 8 p.m. So Maria was one of the youngest students in the tennis academy, and she used to go to bed at 8 p.m. And other tennis pupil means students, would come at 11 p.m. and wake her up and order her to tidy up the room and clean up. So she was the youngest. She used to go to bed early, but then other students, they used to come, they used to wake her up, and they used to order her to clean up the room. But instead of letting that depress Maria, she became more determined, quietly tough and strong. She became mentally tough and strong. And Maria learned how to take care of herself. She never thought of giving up, or she never thought of quitting, because she knew what she wanted. Maria says that when you come from nothing and you have nothing, then it makes you very hungry and determined. That means when you have nothing, when you come from a place that you have nothing there, you're not rich, then it makes you very hungry and very determined for success. You want to earn something in your life. I would have put up with much more humiliation and insults than that to steadfastly pursue my career. Steadfastly means firmly. So she says that I would have endured, I would have accepted more insults and humiliation just to firmly pursue my dream, just to firmly walk on the path I wanted to and achieve my goal. So the things that she suffered from other people there, that was nothing in front of her. She learned her lesson and she was becoming mentally strong. That toughness run through Maria even today. So that toughness which she learned when she was just a kid, it runs through Maria. It ran through Maria even when she was a grown-up. It was the key to her bagging the women's single crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her meteoric rise to the world #1 spot the following years. Because she was mentally strong, she was firm, she was determined. That was the key to her success when she won the singles crown in Wimbledon in 2004 and when she became world #1 the following year, the next year, that means in 2005. While her journey from the frozen plains of Siberia to the summit of women's tennis has touched the heart of tennis fans, for the youngster herself, there appears to be no room for sentiment. So while her success journey from frozen Russian plains in Siberia, she was from Siberia, USA. So while her journey inspire others and touch the hearts of fans, the story that she had to be separated from her parents, that touches the hearts of fans. But this youngster herself, Maria herself, gives no importance to sentiments. The straight looks and the answer she gives when asked about her ambition make it amply clear that she considers the sacrifice was worth it. So she answers very clearly, she answers straightforward. Her body language is very poised and composed and she's very straight in answering, which shows that all the sacrifices she has made, it was worth it. It makes it clear. Amply clear means perfectly clear that she knows that she had to make that sacrifice because she had come from a background when she had nothing. She had to work hard. She had to achieve it. I am very, very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It's my job. This is her mantra for success. So Maria herself says that she is very competitive. She works hard to achieve what she wants to, and that's her job, and that is also her mantra for success in life. And like any other teenage sensation, any other teenage girls, Maria Sharapova also likes fashion, singing, dancing. These are her hobbies. And she also likes reading the novels of Arthur Conan Doyle. And she also has fondness towards sophisticated evening gowns. She loves to wear evening gowns like any other teenage girl, which is at odds with her love for pancake and chocolate spread and fizzy orange drinks. So she also likes to have such rich fatty food, which goes against her liking for sophisticated evening gowns. Maria Sharapova cannot be pigeonholed. Cannot be pigeonholed means she cannot be assigned a particular category. She can't be categorized. Her talent, unwavering desire to success and readiness to sacrifice has lifted her to the top of the world. So she has a talent, she has unwavering, unmovable desire to success. She is hungry for success and she is ready to sacrifice everything for it. These are the qualities that has lifted her to world #1. Few would grudge. Few would grudge means some people would be jealous of her riches, her success, the fruits that she is reaping now. This is what she has to say about her monetary gains from tennis. And there is a lot of money in the game of tennis, and this is what she has to say about the money that she gained from tennis. She says that, of course, money is motivation, tennis is business and a sport. But the most important thing is to become #1 in the world. That's the dream that kept me going. So she says, yes, money is motivation. You get a lot of money in tennis and it is most motivation. But the most important thing is that you want to become world #1. And that's the dream that keeps you going. So Maria had dreamed of something. She worked hard for it. She had mental toughness and she achieved it. Now, isn't it similar? Isn't These are similarities between Santosh Yadav and Maria Sharapova. Both came from background when they had nothing. Santosh had to endure the traditional thinking of the society. Sharapova did not have anything. She had to fight poverty. And they both were determined. They both were firm. They both had tolerance. They both are mentally tough. That is the mantra of the success of both of these ladies. So, isn't their life inspiring? So in the comment box, I would like you to write the names of inspiring women in your life. This is all about this chapter. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye. Take